Good evening, Juliet Dunn here. Welcome to the TD Niagara Jazz Festival live stream Love Jazz series. This is our 17th edition of the series, and we are absolutely thrilled that you can join us this evening. I hope that you're all safe and sound. This is a new virtual world we're living in currently, hopefully not permanently, and at least it's a great way of us being able to share music with you and to all be in touch during these troubling times. So thank you for joining us. This series will continue to go on every Friday and Saturday night. We're here in St. Catharines, but we're bringing in musicians from Toronto, from across Canada, and also from other parts of the world as well. So as long as we're in lockdown, we will bring you some live music. A big thanks to the City of St. Catharines for helping us out with that. I'd like to bring on our special guest for this evening. He is one of Canada's premier jazz pianists, and you're really in for a treat. His name is David Restivo. Originally born in Michigan, but we are so lucky to have him here in Canada. I believe since 1982. He will confirm that. But he's here in Toronto this evening, but has been teaching and is teaching in Nelson, BC. And again, we are just thrilled to have him. He is a jazz pianist, educator, composer, performer, and he has performed with the likes of Dave Holland, Mel Torme, Rob McConnell in the Big Brass, Mark Jordan, and the list goes on. So without further ado, let me bring him in. And here he is. Hey, Dave.
Hello,
How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thanks. How are you?
Very well, thanks. Thanks for joining us.
That's my pleasure.
We're super excited. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Crackling fire behind you. That looks cozy.
Yeah, it is cozy. It's actually kind of hot. I've been in the garden all day, gardening in the sun.
Oh, yeah.
It looks great, but I might have to stop with the fireplace soon. So how are things for you there in Toronto?
Oh, I'm hanging in there. Things are pretty good. You know, everybody's healthy, and that's the main thing, you know.
Exactly.
And I've gotten to spend some time with my daughter here, which has been really great.
Very nice. And you have a piano there, which is perfect.
And there's a piano here, yes.
Excellent. Well, I'm going to disappear and let you do your show.
Okay.
And I'll be listening. You can pull me in at any time or just at the end. And I'm looking forward to this like everyone else.
Okay, me too.
Have a great show.
Thanks, Juliet.
You're welcome.
All right. Hey, everyone. So started thinking about repertoire to do for this little thing, and I'm going to give you a little kind of premiere teaser of some material that I recorded for a trio recording that I have coming out, hopefully in the fall. You'll get some updates about that as things progress, but first I think I'm going to play a tune that I've enjoyed playing my whole life. Well, maybe not my whole life, but at least since my teens, by one of my favorite pianists, Chick Corea. And during this pandemic period, I've really enjoyed, he's been doing live stream practice sessions, and he sort of reminded me of this tune. And I used to like playing with my friend Kevin McKenzie. And so I'm going to send this out to Kevin, because when we used to play it together, we never played the coda because I never learned it properly. So I hope I've learned the coda. We'll see. I'm not making any promises, but I'm going to give it a try. Anyway, this is called Humpty Dumpty. It's from the Mad Hatter recording by Chick Corea. All right, that was pretty close. Anyway, yeah, that was Humpty Dumpty by Chick Corea. I'm going to continue now with a newer piece of music that I wrote, that I recorded for this upcoming trio release that will, as I say, will hopefully be coming out in the fall. And the harmonic material for this piece is based on John Coltrane's iconic tune Giant Steps. And when I was thinking of a title for it, I was thinking about how in our life's journey, when we're sort of growing and progressing and constantly being reborn into hopefully better versions of ourselves, we're usually not taking giant steps. We're usually taking baby steps. So this is called Baby Steps.
All right, thank you. I'm saying thank you to the applause that I can't actually hear. Anyway, yes, I'm going to continue now with another original composition, and this is an older one. And it actually originally appeared on a live recording I did with a collective trio that I was involved in when I was living in Nova Scotia, called Era. And but I've never actually recorded it in the studio, and so I had the opportunity to do that last summer. But it does date back to my time in Nova Scotia back in the early 2000s. And one of the joys that one of the great pleasures when I was living out there for a while on the ocean outside of Antigonish was watching the ravens and the way they would kind of dance in the air. They had this kind of aerial ballet that they would get into, and that inspired this piece, which is called Raven's Wing. And this is one of those pieces that I intermittently I go in and out of practicing it and being on top of it. So it's one that I always have to refresh my fingers around. So anyway, hopefully I'm on top of it today. We'll see.
Okay, well, yeah, I need to practice that one a little bit more. But anyway, got through it. It's a fun piece to play when it's under the fingers. Anyway, so now I'm going to continue with a couple of pieces from a suite that I wrote that were inspired by my Sicilian heritage and some time, a little brief period of time I got to spend there last summer. And so this is two movements from that suite, and they're called, I'm going to start with one called Moonlight and Modica, and then follow that with a thing called Arancina. All right. Two little movements from the Sicilian Suite, Moonlight and Modica and Arancina. And now I'm going to continue with an arrangement that I did of a piece of music that was written by one of my heroes, both as a composer and as a pianist. It's a great Cedar Walton. He wrote this tune called Bolivia, and I kind of reworked it a little bit. And I haven't actually played this arrangement in a little while, but I sort of thought about it when I was preparing music for this little concert, and I thought maybe I'll revive it. So here's my take on Olivia by Cedar Walton. Okay, Olivia by Cedar Walton. See, I've got a little bit of extra time here, so I'm going to play a Cole Porter song that I really love playing, and I almost never play a gig without playing it. And it's called Everything I Love.
Nice, Dave.
Thanks.
How you doing there all by yourself?
Oh, I'm doing okay.
It's a weird feeling, huh?
It is a little strange, yeah. I'm talking to people that I can't see or, know if they're out there or not.
Well, guess what? There's been a lot of comments.
Well, great.
Yeah, and there was one, and I don't want to put you on the spot, but there was a request, and we weren't sure if you would do one.
Okay, well.
Can I throw it out there?
Sure, throw it out there.
Blame it on my youth?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, great. That's for James Bryan McCullum, who actually kicked off our live streaming on March 28th with a solo concert.
Okay, well, that's a song that I happen to love, and it's one that Fawn and I have actually played together.
Perfect.
So yeah,
well, thank you then.
So, blame it on my youth. I just have to think about what key to do it in.
Thank you, Dave. There's been some wonderful comments, you know.
Oh, great.
Yeah, you'll get to watch it, play back and see.
Okay.
Can you leave us with one tune by your all-time favorite composer?
Oh, well.
Or piano player?
Well, let's see. Picking one would be difficult. I think that if I've got time for one more.
Yeah.
Well, I think what I'll do in that case is play one of mine that I think is probably appropriate for the times that we're in. It's been appropriate actually for every time that we've been in as humans, and but it feels particularly apropos right now. And it's one that I recorded on my very first album. It was the title track actually. And it's called Prayer for Human Kindness. I think it's a good way to go out.
That's a beautiful way to go out. Thank you. Looking forward.
Thanks, Julia.
Yeah. Bravo, Dave. That was amazing.
Thank you.
Truly. Apparently there's an echo on the other end, so I apologize for everybody.
Okay.
But not when you were playing, and that's the
good,
important thing.
Good.
Yeah, just when I'm speaking.
Right.
It's all good. So thank you again for sharing your talent with us.
Thank you. My pleasure. It's great that you're doing this.
Oh yeah, our pleasure. And your compositions, we're in awe. Just simply in awe.
Thank you.
So thank you. And I'm just going to sign off with everybody else, and I'll chat with you in a sec.
Okay.
Thanks again, Dave. Bravo.
Julia.
Hey, everyone. I don't know. I think the echo's gone. I think that's a technical difficulty from my end, so I apologize for that. Just learning as we go. So thank you for joining us. This was the Livestream Love Jazz series presented by the TD Niagara Jazz Festival. Thank you to the City of St. Catharines for helping us keep music alive here in Niagara and beyond. Stay tuned for more coming, so much more coming, in fact. As long as we're in lockdown, we'll keep this going every Friday and Saturday night. We're going to be bringing a live Livestream World Series coming your way soon, which will be on Sunday afternoons at 2 p.m. here, so that we can connect with our fellow musicians who are overseas, and the time zone works out better that way. And then also, you may or may not know, and please spread the word, we're going to definitely do our second annual Niagara Summer Mardi Gras on July 18th. Now, we're not sure what we're allowed to do publicly, but we'll be online no matter what. And to get you ready for that, what we're doing is Niagara's Summer Mardi Gras sessions. So starting this Tuesday and every Tuesday for the next 9 weeks between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m., you're going to learn about the Crescent City, New Orleans, how to dance second line, dance step moves. You're going to learn how to make a mask. You're going to find ways of getting a funky outfit together. Cajun and Creole cooking and cocktails. So you'll have the whole package together. And then when July 18th hits, either we all party on our own properties and with our neighbors at a distance, or we do that anyway. And then some will be able to come and join us wherever we do the event. If we're allowed to have 20 people, we'll do 20 people. If we're allowed to have 30 people, we'll do 30 people. We're calling it the tentative concert series. So the family units will be intense, appropriately spaced, and so it's all safe. We're just waiting to find out how many people we can gather. But whatever happens, we'll all be partying on our own properties, and also we'll have the band or bands going around certain neighborhoods on a flatbed. So the parade will come to you. You don't have to go to the parade. Phew, okay, that's a mouthful. In any case, do tune in. Niagara's Mardi Gras sessions starting this Tuesday with Christopher Butcher and Windex Pete, live from New Orleans. So I'm very excited about that. I'm going to leave you with a video. I hope I have it here. Yes, I do. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you Tuesday or next Friday and Saturday.
Join us for this virtually possible event as we transform Niagara to the New Orleans of the North. Get your mask, beads, baubles, and feathers on. Enjoy Cajun and Creole food, classic cocktails, and dance the night away. Celebrate with us on your porch, in your garden, in your living room, or in your driveway, and wait for the band to parade by. Niagara's Summer Mardi Gras, July 18, 2020. It's coming. Just watch and see.